Hey there, welcome to Clarity Tarot. For today's reading, it's going to be a messages, cards only reading. But before we get into the reading, there's something I want to talk to you all about. So I'm kind of embarrassed, but you know, if you watched more than one of my videos, that like every time I do one of these readings, I say, please leave me a comment or a like. Let me know if this resonates for your situation or if you'd like more readings like this, so I know which ones you'd prefer me to make. And then I realized recently when I was uploading a video for some private readings that I've had a bunch of comments that I didn't see because my notifications were turned off. So you have been commenting here and there, letting me know those things, and I haven't seen them until like yesterday. So I am so sorry. And one of you said that you would like to see another messages only cards reading. So here it is. I promise to be better about that in the future. And yeah, just wanted to say that, and please keep commenting, subscribing, liking the videos, and I promise I will figure this out. So messages cards only. So that means 3 of these are my decks I've made, 2 of which are just like random messages. A third deck is work messages. Actually, there's 4. The fourth one is Enneagram deck. And then each deck also has 1 card from the Love Bombs Oracle. So here are the piles. And remember, this is a general reading. If you want something specific to your situation, book a private reading, and those instructions are in the description box. So pile 1 with the clear quartz crystal. This is associated with the crown chakra, which is all about your connection to things higher than you, to God, the divine, if you believe in that. So I picked these at random, and the ones that came out were the 4 highest chakras, which is interesting. So crown, ajna, throat, and heart. But anyway, this is the crown chakra with the love bomb card, You're Making a Difference. That's pile 1. Pile 2, I admire your ability to bring out the others, with the heart chakra stone. And pile 3, with the throat chakra stone, we have your calming presence is truly appreciated. Pile 4, it's okay to make mistakes. It means you're doing something. And we have this amethyst, third eye chakra, ajna chakra stone. Just a quick rundown of the chakras. Third eye chakra is about intuition, seeing behind things, what's the bigger picture, seeing what's not being said, for example. Throat chakra is about using your voice, owning your power in some ways. That's kind of like solar plexus, but in terms of saying your piece, and authenticity is a lot to do about that. And heart chakra is open-heartedness, connection to your emotion, connection to others, attachment, those sorts of things. Alrighty, so take a moment, see which pile calls out to you. Could be multiple piles. And we're just going to see what comes through. I'll start out by just describing the situation in the reading, and if the vibe is there, I'll channel a message. We'll just see, okay? See you at your pile. And we're going to start with pile 1. Okay, pile 1, here are your cards. You're making a difference. The love they want, Enneagram type 4. There's nothing wrong with you. I see you, and there is nothing wrong. Prayer posture of type 1, serenity. I don't even know where to start. I just didn't see the problem until now. I'm protecting you. Benevolent. I'm overwhelmed. I imagine you here with me. I've been using you. Let's see, can you see those at the bottom? Nope, you sure can't. Let's move these up. There, that's better, isn't it? I've been using you. Anxiety, depression. I'm obsessed with you or this situation. Okay, so this could actually be an Enneagram type 4 or 1. And this is a person that this could be platonic or romantic, but they've realized recently that their attachment to you, maybe not their attachment to you, but the way that they think about you is unhealthy. It's obsessive, it's a lot of overthinking. It overwhelms them. And this is, so if you don't know much about the Enneagram type 4 is kind of known for creating fantasies in their mind and almost like creating an alternate reality that they live in mentally. And it's a positive thing that they develop to cope when they're young, and then when you're older, I'm actually an Enneagram 4, so I know all about this. But when you're older, it can really cause you a lot of problems if you're living in this world that doesn't exist anywhere but in your mind. Anyway, this person really admires you. They think about you a lot, and they're, maybe up until now, they haven't seen an issue with how much they think about you or the way that they think about you, but recently they're kind of noticing, oh, maybe this is too much. Maybe this isn't good. Maybe the person can feel this or like feel a vibe from me. Maybe this person has started to learn more about energy work recently. And just to say a bit about that, if someone has kind of an obsessive vibe towards you, they don't have to tell you that for you to kind of sense it, right? I mean, if somebody's kind of fixated on you, it just, it's in the air around them. So this person's maybe kind of realizing that and feeling maybe a little bad about that. And not bad in the sense of like, oh, I need to go tell this person and apologize. No, nothing like that, but more like, oh, I should really address this. And with the I've been using you card, that's what they've been using you for. You've been like the subject of their dream life or their fantasy life, pile 1. And on the one hand, it's kind of a compliment, I guess, because they see you as just absolutely amazing, ethereal, ideal. But they're realizing it's a way that they're trying to manage their discontent or their anxiety or depression, and that really they should just address this instead of fixating on, these beautiful images and possibilities that they see with you. So that's what's coming through about this person. Let's see, which deck would I like to use to clarify today? I guess I'm going to use the Tarot of the Divine, which is this one. So, Spirit, anything I missed? Okay, just spit a bunch of cards at me. So, 3 of Cups. So likely this is a friend or someone part of a group, like a group at work or a friend group. 6 of Wands, Death card reversed. 3 of Coins reversed. And 5 of Cups. So this is somebody that you already know pretty well, I'm getting, that you see as maybe kind of successful, kind of shiny in a way, but you don't understand why they don't change or why things don't move forward in the situation with them and how they seem to be fixated on something negative as it relates to your situation. What is that specifically that they're fixating on that's negative? I want to ask about that. We have 3 of Wands reversed, Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. And the Star reversed. This person, and 2 of Cups at the bottom. This person wants to be closer to you. They want to have an emotional attachment to you. They want to do some like deep soul healing together. They want romance. They want the dream, pile 1. And so, if they're not getting that with you in reality, they're giving it to themselves mentally, So nothing's probably going to change with this person until more romance enters the picture. Maybe you don't see them that way. Maybe you don't feel confident in your abilities to kind of deliver the romance. There could be lots of reasons why this isn't moving forward on your end, but that's why they want. I was going to say flowers and chocolates, but this is a type 4 we're talking about. So, okay. Am I going to talk about romance for type 4s right now? I guess I am. Keep in mind that anything I'm about to say, so type 4 on the Enneagram, they're called the individualist or the romantic. And they're notorious. Something beautiful about them is they're the unique butterflies snowflakes of the Enneagram. Every one of them is just totally different. So that's actually the key to romance with a type 4. Do you notice what's special about them? What's totally different about them? Things that they love. Oh, my throat chakra is like acting up. That's interesting. Did they mention to you one time about that one author they loved, and then you picked out a book for them from that author, or took them to a book signing, or, the more obscure, the better, pile 1. That is, if you want to create some romance with this person, they want to feel known by you, chosen by you, and like you really understand them. And that's not an easy hill to take with a type 4, I'll tell you. So they probably would benefit from lots of time of like emotional sharing with you. And even if they're not an Enneagram 4, I just keep using that example because that's definitely the vibe I'm getting. But really, any type can have this vibe depending on the situation. It's just type 4s would have this more often in life. So let's just pull a card of advice for you to close this reading, pile 1. Ten of Wands. So this could mean a few things. It could mean this is a really heavy burden on this person. They feel really grieved about it. I mean, especially with the 5 of Cups, that's a heavy card. It could also mean this is heavy on you. So maybe there's something to just pay attention to there. Like this situation isn't flowing naturally the way that it should. So that's a data point, pile 1. Anything else, Spirit, as final advice to close the reading? Judgment. It's time to make a call on this relationship. Is this what you want? Does this feel like, a good fit for you? Are you liking the experience of being connected to this person? From what's coming through in the reading, it seems like you both really like each other, and at the same time, you really don't. Like, just the way that you interact doesn't match up. And so it's like, it's one of those unfortunate, disappointing situations where it's like, it's so close and it's so frustrating. You just want it to be not how it is, so if that's true for you, if that's your story, then I think the advice would be to notice that and to move away from this person and, find something that's a better fit for you. And if not, if this reading or just in general, your connection with this person makes you think, oh, actually, I want to change in these ways. I know I need to be more romantic, whatever, then use this as your opportunity to do so. Okay, pile 1, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. Would love to see a comment from you that I would actually read and possibly respond to about the situation for you if it resonates, and hope to see you in another reading. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, hi pile 2. If you chose the heart chakra stone, here's your reading. I admire your ability to bring out the best in others. Conflict resolution competency style, that's types 1, 3, and 5. Childhood wound of type 9, rejection of their voice. The guy that says goodbye to you is out of his mind. Torn Up, that's a song by Griffin House. You Give Me Butterflies. Build skills. Thinking of you. How do we fix this? Call me. Okay. So this is likely from a person that has acted a fool with you, pile 2. If not acted a complete fool, has done something that upset you or that you found immature or distressing, I just heard. Red flag behavior, let's say that at least. This could be someone from work, this could be a friend, this could be romantic, any one of them. But this person recognizes that they've messed up here. I doubt that they have admitted that to you, but they recognize that they've made mistakes. And so they're reminiscing and feeling bad and also feeling kind of powerless to help anything change. And what I'm kind of getting with this, with the heart chakra stone and the conflict resolution of competency, let me talk about this a little bit. So the Enneagram has 9 different types, and there's 3 different conflict resolution styles. All of these are good, but they don't all work in every situation. The competency style is, okay, you and I have a conflict, let's sit down and work this out like adults and problem solve, almost like if you were at work trying to solve a problem, pile 2. And that works for a lot of problems, but if there's something deep and emotional going with you, or if this person's really deeply hurt your feelings, for example, or if they need to apologize more than just like sending you a text or an email and being like, sorry, if there has to be like deep conflict resolution, this style, maxes out real quick. It doesn't work after a certain degree. Just for reference, the other 2 conflict styles, and so likely even if you don't know your Enneagram type, you likely have one of these conflict resolution styles. So there's the competency group, there's the positivity group, that's types 2, 7, and 9, and that's like basically letting most things go. Like, come on, we love each other, it's fine, let's just laugh and get over this and move on, which is a valid conflict resolution style, and in many situations is kind of what's needed. And then the last one is the emotional realness style. That's types 4, 6, and 8. And that's like, let's lay our guts out on the table. Let's do the deep work and talk about all of our triggers, what came up for us, all the like ugly feelings we're having, so we understand each other better. And I'm getting that's probably what's called for here, that kind of conflict resolution style. And this person is just like, I just don't even know how to do that. I feel totally incompetent. I don't know the way to do that effectively. And so maybe you're watching and you have that conflict resolution style where it's like, look, we can't just exchange a couple text messages about this. This has to be a heart to heart, again, with the heart chakra stone. And this person typically doesn't open their heart in conflict resolution, and maybe they don't open it at all, generally speaking. So they're like, I know something needs to be fixed here, I know something needs to change, and I don't know how to do that. I literally don't have the skills or ability. So, okay, and actually, so I'm getting the vibe to channel a message here from this person real quick. So if they did have connection to their heart, what would they actually say to you? So let's channel that real quick. I messed up. I'm sorry. I kind of am kicking myself. I can't believe that I acted that way. And I really hope you can forgive me. Can you tell me what would make this right? What would make you open your heart to me again? You've really touched me in a deep level in a way that it's hard for me even to talk about. And that makes this even harder for me because I know that I'm like wandering into traffic with no protection. I don't know how to talk about this with you in a way that's gonna be nurturing and safe for you and help you heal from what we've gone through. And I just want things to be okay. I want you to be okay. I know that I need to get better at this, and so I'm really not trying to ignore my responsibility in this, but can you help me understand how you would like to do this? Like, guide me a little bit, and I'll participate and I'll catch up, I swear. I just don't know how to ask you that because it's a little embarrassing to be like, can you teach me how to resolve conflict with you? But really that's what I need to do. Actually, maybe that's what I should do. I should just call you or text you and be like, look, I know we need to work something out. Can you talk to me about how you work through conflict? And so we can try it your way. I'm willing to try. Maybe that's what I should do. Anyway, I'm thinking about this a lot. I just haven't figured out what to do. And I'm sorry about that too. I know I'm just like disappointing you all over again because of that. Okay, so that's what that person would say. So I think we've identified their problem, pile 2, because they're focused on, their lack, again, competency, like their lack of competency in how to do the conflict resolution. They're not focused on what's in their heart, what's in your heart, which is probably where they need to start. So anything else, Spirit, that I didn't mention that you want to highlight? This person also knows that you are still recovering from the heartbreak of whatever happened, and that maybe you're focused on your work and on your stability, and they don't want to mess that up for you. That could also be them, could be both of you. What else, Spirit? Two of Coins. So with this person, this is kind of going on in the background. This person is deciding what kind of person they want to be. In this situation, for example, they're deciding, do I come back in and fix this? Am I that person? Or am I the person that's just like, fuck it, this didn't work out, I'm going to move on. And they can't decide who they are. And honestly, they are the person that comes back in. They're just afraid of being that person. Why would they be afraid of that? Afraid that they're not good enough? Afraid that they won't belong, that they won't be accepted? Afraid of their heart, afraid of their heart chakra. There's so much emotion built up in this person, and trauma probably that they haven't dealt with. And so once you start opening the door to that, it's like to feel your positive emotions, you also have to feel all the negative emotions that you've been repressing for years, maybe since you were a kid. And that's really overwhelming for people, for all of us. And we all either have to go through that in life, or you live kind of a stunted, stale existence where you're not in touch with this heart chakra. Those are kind of your choices. And so this person's deciding right now which way they're going to go. With the Knight of Coins at the bottom of the deck, they are moving towards this heart opening. They're just doing it very, very, very slowly. Like the Knight of Coins reversed is the slowest moving energy there could possibly be, with the Seven of Coins, which is like trying a bunch of things. So, yeah, so this person will eventually come back around to you in some way. But with this card, it could be a long wait, pile 2. And I'm getting that you're just more advanced in this person and being able to access that part of yourself. Okay, so card of advice for pile 2 to close the reading. 10 of Wands. Let's take one more. 10 of Swords. The Empress with the 5 of Swords at the bottom. I wish I could give you a hug, pile 2. Spirit is saying that they see how painful this has been for you, and don't forget that this is who you are. You're the Empress. The Empress is a beautifully open-hearted person, nurturing, inspires all things to grow, and you've inspired this person to grow in this way. You've had a profound impact on their life. Whether or not you ever end up together in a way that feels meaningful for you, this person will feel connected and will treasure you in their heart space their entire life. And they're not the only one. So don't take their behavior as personal to you. It truly is not. I know it's easy to say that, and harder to believe it when you're in that situation, but this person truly has given you their best, and they're getting better. Okay, pile 2, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a like, a comment that I will read and respond to, or a subscribe, and I will see you next time. Okay, pile 3, if you chose the throat chakra stone, here's your reading. Your calming presence is truly appreciated. Defensive type 2, repression. Gift of type 4, beauty, authenticity, creativity. Prayer posture of release, type 5. Wisdom of type 2, radical acceptance will heal the world. I'm worried about you. Are you okay? I'm bitter about a problem I have with you. Speak up. Let me help. Let's see, let's move these up a little bit. Why? Work, 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 work. So this might be connected to pile 2. It almost seems like pile 2 and pile 3 are the two sides of the relationship, but let's see. We'll get into it here and see if that's true. So this person totally adores you, but they feel like you have things to say with the throat chakra that you're not saying. You're not speaking your truth. You're not being authentic to yourself. This person truly, I mean, it's going to sound weird the way I'm going to say it now, but they don't care what your truth is. They just want to know. And this is not a person that wants to guess how you're thinking or feeling. They want you to express it so that they can be supportive and connect to you. And because you're not doing that, they can't go deeper with you. I'm also getting that this person's not going to do that, like, oh, I'll guess your needs thing. Probably because maybe this person's done some work around codependency in recent months or years. And like not taking responsibility for other people's emotions or other people's work in relationships. And if so, it's almost like they're stopping themselves from doing this work for you. They could easily, ask you a bunch of questions and be like, is it this that you're feeling? Is it this that you're feeling? Are you trying to say this? And like speak on your behalf. But they know that that's like enabling you and frustrates them. And so they won't do that. Yeah. 8 of Wands, the bottom of the deck. This is a very fiery person. They take action. And so the fact that they're not taking action right now, is intentional. It is an action, actually. The action that they're taking is holding themselves back, pausing, creating a space for you to be able to fill it. Maybe this person's working on their feminine energy, which is all about that, creating a space to be filled by someone else in all ways. So what else about this person? Did I say already that they love you? They seriously like fully accept you. Even with this, like, I'm bitter about a problem I have with you. Like okay, you might pick up on this. They are angry that you won't talk to them because they know they're trustworthy and they feel like, why does this person not trust me? And so they're angry that you won't open up to them. But mostly it's like, they are kind of mad at you, but it's more like they're mad at the universe. Like, why can't this be easier? Why won't this person just talk to me, But again, they don't want to like pull it out of you. It's part of them wanting to respect your boundaries also, pile 2. Pile 3. We're on pile 3. Seriously, I think this is the opposite side of pile 3. Pile 2, my goodness. So this person also takes their work very seriously. So sometimes you might think, oh, they're not talking to me because they're distracted by work. No, that's more likely to be you, the person watching. This person would never be distracted by work when it comes to a relationship they really care about. I'm hearing like their 5 closest people, they drop anything for that person. And I think if you think about the way your communication has gone with this person, you can see that. I would be surprised if this person has ever left you unread for an entire day. Like, they just don't do that. They get back to you as soon as they have an opportunity and they're excited about it. So the fact that they're not initiating anything with you, they're giving you space. They're trying to be helpful, respectful, and they're trying to fight for the health of the relationship, actually. And they're pretty pissed off about it because they would rather fight by taking forward movement action. And so it's feeling really festery to them to do nothing. Let's get a few clarifiers. Anything else, Spirit, that I missed here? They feel really separated from you and sad about that. Six of Wands reversed. They feel like what is this feeling? Like unsuccessful, like, it's reminding me of, it's an irrational feeling. It's very human. It's very normal. But it's like when you're a kid and let's say something goes wrong, like your sibling hits you, your mom leaves the family, whatever, you get punished for something. What do you believe as a kid? Well, you believe it's your fault, even though maybe it had nothing to do with you, but like that's how you make sense of the situation and try to deal with it. And this person is may know it's irrational, but they feel like, oh, this is all my fault. I could have done something different. Eight of Coins reverse. This again is a message about work to me. This person's actually not working as much as you think they are. Maybe you have known them in more like workaholic phases or something. This person isn't quite that way anymore. Anything else, Spirit? One more. Queen of Coins. They're sitting pretty. With the Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles, they've pretty much made it to where they want to be professionally, and they're abundant, comfortable, happy. It's a nurturing, self-sustaining situation, whatever they're doing for work. It doesn't mean they're making millions of dollars. It just means it's a healthy environment for them. They make the money that they want to be making, and they feel like their work is fruitful. And also, Four of Coins, this person is holding on to you. They're holding on to hope that you are going to show up one day and be like, I want to let you in. Here's what's going on with me. That's what they're really hoping for. Pile 3. All right, let's close the reading with some advice for you. Pile 3's person. Justice. This is a strong card. It's a strong message too. So Justice is look at the situation and assess it. What needs to happen next? You're a strong-minded person. You can be clear-headed. Write it out on paper if you need to. You know, who's been giving what in this relationship? Where's the balance off? What needs to be corrected? And I suspect what you will find is this person has given you more trust, open-heartedness, more communication about who they are, about their authenticity, about what they want. And they've given you more, trust is the word. What else? What would be another word? They give you the benefit of the doubt, even when you haven't earned it. And I'm hearing that perhaps you have given like the opposite. How do I explain this? Let's say you both deserve about a 5 out of 10 benefit of the doubt. This person has given you 8 out of 10 benefit of the doubt in terms of how generous they've been with you. And you've given them a 3. So even when they earn it, you're not delivering justice. They're not giving justice either. They're overgiving, or at least they have in the past. They seem to try to be correcting that. But perhaps you have been giving like a 3 out of 10. So I think your advice here is to give them the benefit of the doubt, move towards this person in a vulnerable way, which I'm sure scares the shit out of you, Pile 3. It's scary. It's scary for this person too. You probably just don't see that. But they care about the relationship and they care about you enough. They care about the relationship and you more than their own fear. And the way they're interpreting everything that's happening here is that you're prioritizing your fear, your insecurity over them, which means maybe, so in their mind, maybe it's like, well, they don't love me enough, or maybe they're really not in love with me at all. Or if it's like a work or a friendship thing, kind of same deal, like they're just not that into me. It's not that important. I'm not a priority because you're prioritizing yourself and your comfort. That's the word. You're choosing your comfort over this person, and that's a deal breaker for them. So that's what has to change here. That's your advice. if you choose to take it. Pile 3. Thank you very much for coming by, and see you next time. Leave me a comment that I will read and respond to. Thank you very much. Okay, pile 4, here we go. If you chose the third eye Ajna chakra stone, let's look at your cards. It's okay to make mistakes. It means you're doing something. Wisdom of type 9, all is as it should be in you, in the world. Surrender to the flow of life. Lost messages of type 6, you are safe. I'll wait for you. We have forever to look forward to. The things I should have done when I was your man. That's a Bruno Mars song. Go solo. You don't know what you're talking about. I only want to be friends right now. Conflict scares me. And I want to see you again. Okay, this is a person. Let's see. You were in some kind of partnership with them, whether that was like just in the talking stages, getting to know each other, for dating, maybe you worked together, maybe you were friends and just kind of starting to hang out a little bit. And there's 2 scenarios here. Either this person just kind of gradually started putting more distance between you, or maybe you confronted them and said, like, hey, let's take this to the next level somehow, whatever that is. Let's hang out more. Let's go on an actual date. And this person shut that down. So the message from them is, well, first of all, I want to say I'm getting this person is kind of immature. They have some growing up to do. They want all the benefit of you without committing to you in any way. And when I say committing, it's not like, I doubt you're asking for like marriage or to get a best friend necklace with this person, you know, or for them to sign a partnership agreement with you if it's a work thing. But they want to be able to just show up on a date, let's say, or on a friend date, or just show up at work and just see how things go that day. Not have any agreement in place, not have any parameters, no boundaries, no definition of what things are, how they should be. You know, this is an equivalent of someone who wants to be a contractor, never an employee, if it's work. And maybe this literally is work, since I'm using that language, I don't know. It's like this person does not want to be owned or be responsible to anyone or anything that might change. And I want to walk back my comments from a moment ago. I said this person's kind of immature, might have some growing up to do. That could be true for maybe about half of you. For the others, like there's just something about this situation that they don't want to go deeper with right now. With this, I'll wait for you, we have forever to look forward to card, it feels to me like they think this could change in the future, but they know right now this is as far as things should go. So for that half of you where it's not an immaturity thing, this is reminding me of a private reading I did recently. So it's almost like it's really hard to be on the receiving end of this, but sometimes when someone doesn't go deeper with us, it actually is a sign of deep respect for themselves and for you, because they're saying, okay, I know that there's something in me that doesn't feel right about this situation, so I'm not going to be codependent on you and try to make you feel better and move forward when I'm not comfortable. That's not good for you, and it's not good for me. It's better for me to stand still, honor my feelings, honor where I am, and honor where you are, and have the level of relationship that suits us both than it is. That's better, that's healthier than for me to like 100% disconnect or go full in with you. So this person, I think, is being thoughtful about the situation, trying to figure it out and trying to take the most appropriate steps forward with you, whatever those are. Okay, let's get some clarifiers here. Spirit, anything I missed that I should mention? We have Page of Swords. This person is keeping an eye on you one way or another, however they can do that. Seven of Cups reversed. This person really doesn't know what direction things are going to go, and so they don't want to make any commitments they might have to break. They're going inward. This person, it's actually, regardless of how painful this is, with the third eye stone as well, this person's listening to their intuition. They're doing the right thing, actually. So the message from Spirit here is respect this person's decision, feel your feelings about it, but this is their call to go inward for themselves that they're honoring, and it's a good thing. If they are the more immature, flighty young person, then this is what Spirit is saying they need to do, and they may or may not do it. They're not starting anything with anybody else. It's not personal to you. Yeah, they're not wanting any kind of partnership right now. Okay, advice for pile 4, please, to close this reading. Fool in reverse, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this isn't over. This actually is part of and will contribute to your good luck, your good karma, pile 4. It might be hard to see right now, but this is also encouraging you not to jump into anything new right now. Focus on your stability, your happiness with Queen of Coins. So the Hangman is looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe try to see things from this person's perspective, or take a step back and look at your own life and try to see it from a different point of view and see what you notice. Maybe go on your own hermit journey is the advice. Okay, pile 4, thank you for coming by. Please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.